bit croaky. 03:45. Card weighing at 3 o'clock this morning. I got back down to the docks yesterday afternoon, and I was on the docks at just after 3. And I didn't leave the docks until nearly 5:30. 2.5 hours. And that was my I should have been going up the road, but it didn't happen because I'd run out of time. I wouldn't have got in anywhere, and I'd have run out of driving hours as well. So I was on I was on 8.5 driving hours, I think. So I could have got the fleet with the driving hours I had left, but the chances of getting into fleet at 6:30, 7 is pretty remote. So I took the safest option and stayed in the yard last night. I just thought I'd put you on because it's, like I say, it's 03:46, and as you can clearly see, for those that don't normally see this time in the morning, the sun isn't rising. And give it another half hour, and that's going to look pretty spectacular, I reckon. Yeah, sun rises at the moment. Oh, look at that. Will be better. Sun rises just after 3 o'clock at the moment. About 10 past, 3. And it's the only good thing about being up this time of day. You get to see this. So if you had any sense, you'd be curled up in bed at the moment. So there was a late change of plan yesterday afternoon. Blimey, all croaky. I thought I was going to Manchester. I changed it, I'm going to Felixstowe. So I'm going to a distribution centre in Felixstowe with a box that I pulled out of. Yeah, this is how the world's gone mad. I'm pulling a box out of Southampton docks and taking up to Felixstowe. Now, I can only assume that the boat that box was on was not going to Felixstowe. So, yeah, that's the only explanation I can think of. Otherwise, you'd have just got on a boat going to Felixstowe again. I don't know. It must have stopped at a weird, wonderful place that other boats don't stop. The only place it was coming was Southampton. There's all sorts of crazy things going on with shipping containers at the moment. So anyway, as you can't really see a great deal at the moment, I said that 3 times then. I'll turn you off, guzzle some coffee, and watch the, as I'm heading east. And I've got to go round the bottom of the M25 to enable me to get to the A12, because the M25 going round the top is shut, I think, in 3 or 4 different places. I think the bottom's open so far. They normally shut top and I've known it to be shut top and bottom. It causes fucking mayhem. Oh, you get a better view. The sunrise changes on a minute by minute basis, it gets better and better. I've got so much footage to edit, it's unbelievable. I keep saying, oh, I won't do any at the moment. Look at that sky. I hope you can see that, I hope it comes out. God, super croaky. Behind me, which obviously you can't see because it's behind me, is the biggest moon you've ever seen in your life. There's something, I think it's called they were talking about it yesterday on the radio, it's called a flower moon. Why it's called a flower moon, I've no idea, but it's big and bright. I did sort of take a photograph of it because I left the yard, but it just didn't do it justice, so I didn't bother. So anyway, I'll speak to you later. Morning. Sunrise. Wow. I think you're getting a bit of that. Turn the radio down. So I've got the biggest moon ever behind me. The start of a beautiful sunrise ahead of me. Still want to be a trucker? This for me is what it's all about, really, I guess. I don't know. It scratches my itch, you know, and I'm away from my lovely Kira all week. Seeing things like this is good for the soul. Well, it's good for my soul. You know, I used to do prior to doing what I'm doing now, tramping, I used to get really miserable if I couldn't get away for a weekend or camping or doing something stupid on the motorbike, travelling ridiculous distances. And I used to do that. I mean, I'd do all sorts. I bought a Honda C90 motorbike. You know, the little twisting, not twist and go, but 3-gear step throughs. And I bought one of those pure and simply because it was probably the most illogical machine to go touring on. I like to be a bit, you know, it's just my eccentricity shining through. And I did Land's End to John O'Groats and back again on one of them. Well, I still got it, it's in the garage. And stupid things, you know, travelling up to North Wales on it, camping, seeing how far I could go in a day on it, you know, daft things like that. And driving that was the sort of itch that I had. Bending for myself, you know, living on my wits, you know, I quite like that. It's simple because all you have to do is ride, eat, sleep, ride, eat, sleep. And I like that. And with trucking, you know, and tramping, all I've got to do is get into my truck at the beginning of the week, drive, eat and sleep. And I can end up all over the place. I've got no idea where I'm going to be that week, where I'm going to go, what I'm going to see. And most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, it's new places. Occasionally I go back to the same place. Or I might go close, like if I'm going to Felixstowe today, because I've been in Felixstowe loads of times to the docks, and there's a couple of warehouses that we go to, and I'm going to one of them today. I'm not going on the docks, and I'm going back to London Gateway. But yeah, it's just different, isn't it? And so yeah, trucking does scratch my itch. It really does. I suppose it's there is a challenge, there is a little bit of a challenge involved in everything that we do, you know, whether it's backing into a tight space or driving through a really crowded, congested road system, or just keeping it on the straight and narrow between the lines, you know. Even that can be a challenge sometimes. Or getting up early. Or trying to make the impossible deadlines that you're given. And yeah, fun and planning and working out where you got to, you know, we're governed by rules and regulations, you know, time-wise, as to how far we can drive, how long we can drive, how long we can drive for. Sorry, and not only working time but driving time. So there's two different constraints we have to weigh in on that. But at the moment now, I'm on 13-hour days. That's the maximum I can do now. I've used my reduced hours up, and I've used my 15 long days up. Well, it's either warranted really. But either way, I'm down to 13 hours and 11 hours off now for the rest of the week. So I've done my draft. The rest of the week should be fairly straightforward. However, that doesn't mean the office play like that, because they still have your plans and going in it. And you just got to put your foot down and say, no, I ain't doing it. I can't. I ain't got the time. So we'll see what happens now. But that sunrise, look at the sky. Those trees to my left one there, that'd be amazing. I think it's pretty much tree lined all the way up there, so you're not going to see a great deal more. Oh, it's time to get back on the coffee, and I'll speak to you later. Hello! Proper sun. How beautiful is that? M25. Might just get down behind that hill now. There you go. Thought I'd give you that. Catch you later. Hello! I'm just putting the camera on because I'm driving along these roads, and I just think the scenery is just lovely. Yeah, we really are lucky. I'm down in Kent now. If you think of the M25 as a clock face, I'm probably about 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 or 5 o'clock. Junction 4. Roads, you know, and it's yeah, quite enjoyable. Not too much traffic around as well. 5:30 in the morning. Sun's up. Quite important day today, actually. I'm going to mention it because I don't. Or am I going to mention it? I don't know. But yeah, no, why not? It's a birthday today. my wife lost her firstborn. So it's Daisy Day today, and obviously I'm not at home, and this is one of the downsides to being a trucker. You got to deal with this, and I'm not there to be with her. That's shit, really. Just glad it's a beautiful day. She's going up to see, going up with the lad, see where the ashes were scattered in the New Forest today or this afternoon. Yeah, I'm not there. We'll probably go out the weekend. We will go out the weekend. Yeah. Over the years, it's not hell out of her to start off with. Over the years, she's I wouldn't say got better. I don't think you do get better. You learn to deal with it. I read something a little while back, and it's about grief, and I think it was very. It sort of struck me that grief is love with nowhere to go, and I think that sort of fucking sums it up. To be honest with you, grief is love with nowhere to go. And I dare say we've all lost people that we've loved. I know I am. I haven't lost a child. But I do feel the pain that she's going through. I think we all can. And we can sympathise, you know, but sometimes it's not sympathy that you need. I think it's just an understanding. So whilst it's a sad day, personally, the way I look at things is that you're not ungrateful for the things you haven't got, but just be grateful for the things that you have got. Does that make sense? I don't know. And those that you hold nearest and dearest, just hold them a bit tighter. I'll speak to you later. I'll compose myself, start the tunnel. Usually a bit of fuckwittery going on along here. I'll put you on to the other side. They closed the bridge the other day when it was really windy, about a week or so ago. Everything had to go through the tunnels. Huge tailbacks. Yeah, 16'6" on the other side, 15'6" on this side. carry on, go through here. Junction 28, I think it is. A12. Which then goes up to the A14. In the Felixstowe. There's the bridge in front of me. Mile there. Looking a bit slow, but oh well.
Right.
We're moving. Fuel tankers, I think, get an escort through. We'll go through at the same time. Well, I don't know if they get an escort. Maybe they do. £6 to get a fucking truck through here. But I had no choice because the top of the M24 was shut. Noisy. Through here as well. Got to build a tunnel. Give us a bit of room, will ya? Go on, what's the hold up? Probably getting blinded by sunlight as you come out of the tunnel. Got quite a heavy box on. It says it's only 19 tonne, but there we go, daylight. Normally I'm coming off here to go to Gateway, not today. and Eddie Stobart depots. Fucking hell. Slow, 35 mile an hour. Oh no, he's got something in front of him. All going off. Long and steady Eddie. Scrap wagon, I think. No, it's not. Shit wagon. He must be full of shit. We're coming off at junction 28. So I've got time. As long as there's no llama dramas, I should have time to squeeze in a 45-minute break, which means getting my head down for half an hour, having enough time to go to a mooter and make a cup of coffee. That's what I'm talking about. And I'll stop at the all-road truck stop. That way I won't be too far away from where I need to be. About 15-20 minutes, if that. And that means then, when I go in, if it is a quick tip, I can then fuck off quick down the gateway, otherwise I'll be needing to take a break, because I'm on 2.5 hours now. I've got about another hour and a half to go, anything between an hour and a quarter and an hour and 20, hour and a half. I'd be fearing I'd need to stop and take a break somewhere. So this solves the problem. Anyway, not much to see now. M25. Still going anti-clockwise, northbound. Sun's up, Papa, he's up. Wasn't as good a sunrise as I was expecting this morning. Cows down in it. I thought with a clear sky and I thought it'd be quite spectacular, but no, it wasn't actually. Could have been because of the light of the moon. Yeah, could have been it. From now, 0550. On the go since 3 o'clock this morning. Still want to be a trucker? Get your ladders. Morning. A14 eastbound. Just about across the river Orwell. Still haven't stopped yet. 3 hours 43 so far. I'll get over the bridge and then pull into the truck stop. Bit of a slow truck in front of me, ease off a bit. Don't know how much you see along here, to be honest with you. the truck stop's not far, just round the corner I think. That's on a go slow. Real go slow. Come on, mate. It's only just come out of a lay-by, so why did you slow it down that much? Truck stops around here somewhere. That's not it. Thought it was for a minute. I don't want to go flying past him and then miss me bloody turn. It's around here somewhere. It's not far after the bridge. I think it's just up here. I think. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's here. I knew it was here somewhere. Oh, tons of room. Heavy old box. Perfect. Absolutely. There you go.